Hello everyone, and welcome back to Etrian Odyssey 2 HD, with me, McGammar. Last time, we explored a lot of the latest floor, and even made it away to the boss. However, I want to do some side quests, because they're going to pile up if I even let them linger for a single floor. So, let's get on that. We have Forbidden Forest Tile. The organizers of the yearly martial arts competition are looking for a skilled Ronin to warm up the crowd. Are you all planning to attend the martial arts tourney? That'll be a sight to see. You don't know about the tournament, you call yourselves explorers? Once a year, all sorts of fighters gather and hold a giant tournament. It started out as not much, but after the explorers came to town, it's really something. It's almost too popular. Lots of hullabaloo every year. Good for business, though. As always, there's a lot of pre-tournament festivities to get folks in the mood. Organizers are looking for a Ronin to wow the crowd with some fancy moves. You and I are used to that type, but the ordinary folk don't seem to do much of them. To be honest, even I've never actually seen a Ronin in combat. So what do you say? It's all fun. It's just an exhibition match, so even if you lose, there's still some reward in it. But I say if it's worth doing, it's worth winning, not to mention extra prize money. Have I got your blood pumping? And the strongest Ronin you can muster up. Good luck! Come on, even I know you do much about Ronins, but even I know you gotta do better than that. Well, you got one, right? And what are you waiting for? It's not just you. If he wins, think about the boost my reputation will get. Help me out here. I'm counting on you. But there's more than just that to get. We can also get, Ancient Lore. The Brotherhood of War Magi is pooling its knowledge to better train the next generation. You doing that one? You sure are sucker for weird jobs. Haven't you ever met a War Magus? They're not rare around here, but they're pretty scarce in other countries. It seems most of them are part of some brotherhood that looks after their secret arts. There aren't enough War Magi to pass down the knowledge anymore. You think you can help? Good luck then. See, you needed a really skilled War Magus for this job. I thought maybe you had one, but I guess I figured wrong. You got a strong War Magus and out with it. I'm counting on you. Okay, we have to go and get our other party members. I did do a bit of grinding off screen. Gup's pretty high. Everybody else really isn't. But that's okay. They have more trap take in mind, as opposed to Gup, who has more everything else. Anyway, let's call the main party up. Everybody's level 50. As your Ronin grows in strength, you recall the quest you accepted at the bar. The tournament organizers seek a Ronin skilled in the martial arts. The Ronin currently in your party would be perfect for their needs. Return to the bar when you have a spare moment. And, as your War Magus grows in strength, you recall the quest you accepted at the bar. The Brotherhood of War Magi seeks members of skilled in the secret arts. The War Magus currently in your party would be perfect for their needs. Return to the bar once you have a spare moment. We have them. Is that your Ronin? I like the look of this one. Just remember, the reputation of your guild and this bar is riding on that sort of years. Of course I'm serious. It may be an exhibition match, but people are paying attention. Now let's show them what you got. I expect the rest of you to want to show your support. And I'm back. I set your Ronin off with a bang. Should be a walk in the park. With all the Ronin walking around, I felt almost like I was a foreigner there. Some kept their eyes shut the whole time, and some sat oddly mumbling to themselves. Your one might be the most normal of the bunch. Ha ha! Once it's all over with, your friend will meet you back here. But in the meantime, do you mind helping me out with a spot of work? Come on, don't give me that look. Your friend's working, so should you be. There's no reason to slack off just because you're waiting. Ha ha ha! Hey, look who's back. Did you lot hear? First place. You should have heard the applause. Your Ronin was the star of the show. People were falling over themselves to ask where your Ronin was from. You're a hit. Before I forget, here's the prize money and reward. Give the big star an extra share. You're the best of the best. Keep up the good work. Excellent. And a little bit of money. We make a lot of money from conditional boss drops. Anyway, let's report the other one. Now here we are here. That was a War Magus. I got the shivers just looking at you. Unique weapon you got there. You can do some crazy things with that, right? You want to demonstrate on me? Oi now, no need for that. What were you thinking? Well, come with me. You lot mind the bar. Sorry to keep you the rest of you waiting. The place spooked me, so I left as soon as I could. Can you really blame me? The weird mumbo-jumbo and the bizarre rituals. On top of that, They served me this strange liquid and told me to drink it all down. It was gooey and funny smelling. Ugh. That's it. Damned if I'm going back here to pick up your precious war magus. I told you one to come down here when it was over. Hell, if I'm certain footing there again. I may be sick all over the rock. Just relax while I take a little rest. I don't feel so great. You're back. Good work. It must be a real thing. The other warman got to talk a bit about you. They say they hope you'll attend another meeting someday, but I won't be chaperoning. I left something extra, so I added to your reward. Good luck, Nick. To be honest, I'm hoping there won't be a next time. Wow, they paid more than the entire tournament. Oh well, that's just the way that goes. Oh well, we got many more quests we can do. Explorers, heroes, caterers. A dinner party at the Duke's Palace will feature labyrinth meat. Please retrieve the ingredients for us. This will pay even more than that. Hey there. Oh, that quest. I know you only posted it because of you. Remember that tourney you worked in a while back? Yeah, today. Someone there took a shiny Ronin. They said that if your one's still raw, but he has lots of potential. Don't you say so? Ha ha ha. Apparently, it was some kind of noble, and they're holding a fancy punch dinner party. They want to impress their high society guests with some special monster meat for the main course. I don't know much beyond that, but the minister at the Duke's Palace probably would. Why don't you go and ask him directly, eh? Here. Let's see. Next up, we'll do Sorcery-Reflecting Lens. An alchemist has a new experiment in mind and wants you to collect the necessary components. I thought you'd jump on that one. It's another job from Citol Trading. One of the alchemists nearby has some toys to shop and wants to do an experiment. They'll all keep finding new stuff deep in the labyrinth, and it keeps the craftsman happy. So, they want you to do your routine again and find them some more materials. It isn't all trading for deets. And the young miss will fill you in like always. Take care, alright? Okay, moving on. We also have an ethical dilemma. There's something I would like to ask, but I don't know if I should. That one's from the same girl as always. Your friend is Citol Trading. I don't know the details, but she seems to be in her mind. I suggest you go there as soon as possible. She looked a mite frazzled. Elbow, why don't you? Alright. Can we take more? We can't take more. That's fine.
Welcome. Oh, hello. You're going to help us again? Thank you so much. Let's see. Well, it's another collection quest. Have you heard of affinities? My father told me about it. Apparently, you can give weapons and armor special properties. If you use alchemy on new raw materials and finished product will have that affinity. Then you can become stronger or faster just by equipping it. Isn't that neat? Oh, sorry. I get so excited talking about it. I didn't mean to ramble like that. One of the alchemists who works with our equipment wants to try a new technique. She needs raw materials for the labyrinth, and we hope that you could be helping us out again. Alright, here's the list. 1 hazard bud and 1 malachite. That's all. You can find them both somewhere in the Four-Eyed Forest. Good luck! Oh, in case you need help finding a hazard bud, the Ronin who last got one said they had to use a technique called Esend to get it. Once you have everything, just come back and sell it to me. I'll take care of the rest. Take care!
But we came here about another thing, too. Also, isn't Esend the, Yeah, that's the Force skill. I don't know if that's gonna work for us. We'll try a different method.
Welcome. Oh, Gears, did you come about the quest? I'm not sure if I should be asking you to do this. I mean, you're already working so hard to climb Yggdrasil and find the floating castle, but I need you to defeat some monsters for me, and... Oh, I can't ask you to do it. I'm sorry. You don't have to take the job. Just go back to the bar and tell Cass I said it was okay to take the reward.
Okay. What's happening? They meet up with a girl? What the? The job was over before it started? What the devil is that supposed to mean? Well, if the client said so, I suppose it's alright. But I think you better go and have another try and ask her though. Don't you agree? Maybe it'd be easier if you're talking to her if you go at night, when she's got fewer customers. It's up to you. Okay, we'll try at night. But we have other things to do throughout the day. So, we need to talk to the minister. I hope you explore us with something. Ah, the ingredients for the state dinner. So, you'll be assisting the court officials in gathering meat. You have my gratitude. Not only will this add prestige to the party, but it shows our guests the High Lagarde's strength. By eating the labyrinth's monsters, we prove that we are the labyrinth's masters. Our guests will feel reassured to know that the Grand Duchy fears nothing from the labyrinth. You understand? Well, either way, know that this is no mere noble whim. It has meaning. I've heard that the meat from the monsters of the 20th floor make for a particular delicacy. I would like you to hunt these monsters and bring home the finest of meats. These monsters, however, will release poison through their glands when threatened. It's a natural defense to doom any predators that the beast's young might live. You must slay these monsters quickly if you hope to recover an edible corpse. That's all I know. Leave the meat in the stickleback bar, and our man will pick it up. We're relying on you. Okay, so we have to go to the 20th floor. So let's make a party without the Ronin, even though they specifically asked because of the Ronin. So let's see, we bring me, we bring Mills, we bring Sunshine, we'll bring Damon, but we need to bring Zare. It will be Zare and Sunshine today, not Sugar. Sorry, Sugar. So we use the pole, go on up. You see how the FOE appeared on the northwest side of the floor? That's what we're going to head for. As you walk along the labyrinth's paths, you see a lone guard. His sword is drawn, and he's gazing at the surroundings with a wary eye. You ask if anything is amiss, and he responds while still scanning the horizon. Explorers, huh? Well, I'm just doing my job. I have a duty here, you know. You let out a small sigh and start to walk away. Wait, no, I have one other task. I'm supposed to give advice to anyone who passes. You're not at all sure that you need this guard's advice and begin to leave, but the guard insists. You rack your brain for a topic to ask about, and then you remember the quest you accepted. Looking for alchemy materials, huh? Let's see if there's anything in my notes here. As he pulls out a crumpled wad of paper, you cringe to think what might be written there. Oh, a hazard bud. You get it by killing a flower monster in one stroke. That's nuts! You thank the easily impressed guard, and finally pry yourself away from the area. And now that we've gone through with that, make a quick save because this area can be really dangerous, and I'm going to be trying to go for that hazard bud conditional drop. These are just normal enemies. I'm not so worried about these. I think I could just auto these down. Yeah, Zare is not nearly as strong as Sugar, but they fulfill the same role in the party of being a frontline damage dealer. Okay, we got the thing that we want. Okay, call the attacks in. Let's see if we can bind the head. We're going to get you. And provided I don't fall asleep. Okay, that's one thing removed. So, we need to weaken this a little bit. I'm worried that my attack is going to do too much damage. Okay, so we got a hit on it. It looks like it's a little bit above half health, so I'm going to guess that it has about 160 health left. So Damon can attack it, I cannot. So it has 100 health left right about. Is that enough for climax? No. That should be enough. Ah, Mills. Defend. I think Zare goes first. I'm sorry, Mills, you're going to miss all his experience. We got the hazard bud. Well, that was the drop I needed. Let's use a nectar, get Mills back up. And let's use a nice bunch of cures. I could use a salve and just patch up everybody really quickly, but I think it's slightly more fit. No, it's not. Mills has more health than I thought. Oh, how the stat rises as we level. I know Rodin also has a skill that does instant death, other than their force skill. However, it does damage, so it's a little bit unreliable to hit with. need to stop. Okay. I'm saving the game again, just to be safe. It is an obel. We need to kill it really quickly. So we're going to use our most powerful moves. Like so. You know, if I killed this thing with poison, that would ruin the meat. No, put it to sleep. It's down. We got the beast meat. As you deal the death blow, the monster slumps to the stone floor. It was no easy task to finish off the monster before it released its toxins. Once the monster is completely still, you take a deep breath and hold it in. With quick cuts, you carve the designated slab of meat and tuck it safely in your bag. The quest to obtain the rare meat is a success. Now return the meat to the bar. Okay. Do we have a thread? We do. Excellent. I'm gonna go back to trading. I'm gonna sell the stuff. We can buy a safeguard now. It's a new shield. Finally, a new shield. It's 2 points better, and it resists a little bit of elements. A little bit. You know what? For Damon, that's worth it. For Damon, specifically, that's worth it. I need to buy a couple more threads, because I will forget to buy threads. And I will sell off my old shield.
Thank you so much. Now we have everything we need. Did you get to meet the alchemist? She's so pretty. I want to be like her when I get older. But if I can't, do you think she could make me look pretty using alchemy? I don't think so. Then what should I do? Oh, but that's not the time to get distracted. I'll go to send this to her right away. If we have any other requests, you'll be the first ones we ask.
Ah. All she needs is a little bit of confidence. But you know what? She's young. She'll learn. Let's go ahead and report our results. We have so many. We could turn this in, but we're not gonna. So we'll do this. But before I do that, I need to make sure I look at the item in my bag. Beast meat. A tender, delicious-looking piece of frosted meat. I'm not sure how we frosted it, but here we are. Hey, you're back. And it was a tricky job. Is that the meat, then? Looks tasty. Can I have a bite? Ah, come on, a big slab of beef like that? No, and there's a tiny piece missing. Alright. It was just a joke. Don't worry, I'll deliver it safe. You haven't got any sense of humor, have you? Here's the reward money. Come back anytime. Well counting on you. Very nice. Here you go. I don't know what they were working on, but I hope it went well. You'll all do your share of work for them. You're practically the delivery service. There's all sorts of uses for alchemy. Some noble houses even use the alchemists on hand to light the cooking stoves. The more skilled in whatnot you develop in the labyrinth, the easier life gets for all of us. Here are the candles, say glowing rocks do your trick. Or a hat that let you talk with people in another town, or a knife that cuts on its own. Although if I had that sort of thing, I'd never figure out how to use it. Well, that's the job's done with it. Here's your reward. Use it wisely, alright? Come back anytime. And we got a free safeguard, which I can equip on someone else later. Now we have room for more jobs, so we can do a diviner's tools. The free shoots has information that can lead to the ultimate gun. If you believe it, you can talk to him. Ultimate gun? Ever explored the god comes right into the phrase ultimate. Remember when you granted that old geezer's request to find a lady in his guild? He said he'd show you where to find his ultimate gun as a way of showing his likes. He doesn't know exactly where it is, except it's in the labyrinth somewhere. Apparently, the lady's as good as divination, and said she'll try her hand in finding it. I know exploring the labyrinth would be much easier if you had the ultimate gun, right? So, if you want to get your hands on it, finish the job. It needs a small bone, a spinal fin, and a 100 shell to pinpoint the location. If you decide to look for them, good luck to you. Okay, that one may be a little bit rough. Law and order. We found the thief. I lured the guards, but that has to be dealt with quickly. It's up to you. There you are. You find him? Who? I mean the thief from before. Around Dutch, you got word that flute controls monsters. You're not his only victims. I already set out the guard corps, but they've been tricked twice already. This is your fight. You've been tricked twice. Even the guard corps has been tricked more than a dozen times. The bastard's on the 17th floor. I say you pay him a visit. Okay, so we have to wait until night. We have to go and fight the thief. And we have to get special drops. Alright, well, one thing at a time. Let's bring Sugar back into the party. And head back up. Let's deal with the thief first. That'll be just right here, yeah? As you move further into the labyrinth, a lone guard appears from a nearby thicket. But your eyes have been trained by now to spot his abnormal movements. Before your weapons are fully unsheathed, the imposter jumps back, a grin on his face.
Not bad. I guess I can't fool you 3 times.
The thief pulls out a slender object and puts it to his lips. The monster-controlling flute. Its high-pitched tone causes a cacophony of monster shrieks from all sides.
If you run, I'll spare you. I'm on schedule. I need to get to town.
It can't be. You now see the magnitude of the villain's horrifying plot. He intends to use these monsters to attack the guard. According to Cass, the guard corps should be here, but there isn't a moment to waste. You ready yourselves for battle, knowing that you must dispose of all the ensorcelled monsters. You mustn't relax for an instant until all the monsters under his control have been slain. And if I take a step, suddenly monsters! That's like, what, 6 FOEs? And they're all gonna be coming straight for the door. So we have to be here and we have to choke this point. Top Damon up. Alright, so how tough are these? Looks like a scorpion, called a Banepian. Well, let's hit it. Let's hit it with, this. Oh. They're not that bad. Well, let's, we'll fight the rest of them the same way. Oh yeah, we can look at their stats now. 1,200 health, resistant to physical, weak to lightning. Yeah, sure sounds like a scorpion to me. The torpor I'm using is to prevent them from getting a turn, because they are faster than voltage. I'm conserving the TP on Sugar, because I'd like to be able to try and go after some of those drops as well. Uh-huh. Alrighty. Oh, this one's going to be a little bit tricky. We have to take this out in one turn, otherwise another one's going to jump in. But is that really so bad? We've also been pretty reliably doing the 1,200 damage necessary. Yeah, I'm going to be out of TP after this. We're probably going to want to rest anyway. We have to wait till night anyway for the shopkeeper, right? Yeah, these fights are, It would be nice if there was a little bit of variety to them. But I understand they didn't want to use too many of the different assets on one quest. I don't think I'd be doing it without the Warmite on the Ricochet. Plenty of power. As you finish off the last of the monsters, you spy the thief attempting to flee the scene. You give chase, but suddenly you hear a human scream followed by a beastly roar. It seems that there was still a monster or two left that the flute lured in. In his haste to escape, the thief lost control, meeting his end at their claws and fangs. Your quest is complete. It's time you headed back to the bar for your reward. Well, do unto others as you would have done unto yourself. So if you're gonna sick monsters on people, you gotta get ready to meet your end of monsters. Well, as I say, that is that. Use the thread. I don't think I actually got any drops from any of those. No. Just buy another thread. Let's report that. Gotta make sure I don't turn in the wrong quest. Good to see you. So, did you catch the thief? That's what I like to hear. We caught him, in a way. Yeah, I heard as much already. It's hard to believe that what the bastard really had in mind. You my thanks. He did quite well. Lots of people praising gears these days. He wasn't a Legardian. He was some foreigner posing as explorer. Turns out the man was so notorious that he's wanted from 4 separate countries. And the Grand Duchy is all for you, gratefully you were able to bring him in. I don't know if it's worth all the work you did. I think of it as a little bonus. Here's a reward, with a little something extra from the Grand Duchy. Thanks again, you lot. Yeah, where's the something extra? Oh well. And we also have passing down the skills, but I think we need a survivalist for this. We can pick it up. Ah, that quest. You must be bound by fate or something, eh? It's from the same girl. What do you mean, which one? Just how many girls are you involved with? Talking about the girl who joined the naval band, you avenged her true love. A lot of people nowadays look up to the great explorers and just want to be just like them. That's fine. I worry about the ones who go to the labyrinth who can't defend themselves. So Grandduchies decided to hold a lesson on the ins and outs of exploring. The girl's got a new troubadours in hand, but she needs a skilled survivalist. So they want one of you all to play teacher for a day. I'm counting on you. There you go again with these lame jokes. This one wouldn't know a survivalist from a surveyor. You know, enjoy taking a piss with me. I warn you, I won't stand for it much longer. I didn't. Alright, our survivalist is strong. He's getting up there. But we need a few more levels before we're able to actually turn that quest. So, we still have to come back at night, and we still have to find drops. We still have to find drops for our diviner's tools. So we'll come back at night. And we'll try this again.
Oh, hi. The job? But you didn't take the reward? Why not? Okay. Well, please don't do the job if you don't want to, okay? I heard this from an explorer who came to the shop. No, I can't. I just can't ask you to do this. It's okay, really. I'm sorry about this. Thanks for trying to help.
Okay. What's wrong? She said what? Don't you know how to stand up to a wee little girl? Just because she says that's okay doesn't mean it is okay. You got to pry it out of her, no matter what she says. Yeah, try this. I happen to know she has dinner at 9 in the evening. How do you know that? That's your chance. Head to the central city to find her. 9 in the evening. Got it? Okay, so we have 3 hours to do things in the forest. Well, we need drops from FOEs, so let's go ahead and get some. Alright, I need you to stop right there. Because we want to hit you in the back. Okay, we're going to hit it really hard. Really, really, really hard. Excellent. There's the 100 shell. We've fought that before. That went a lot easier now that we got a couple of extra levels under our belt, huh? Alright, so I need to get one of those invisible FOEs from this floor. We can't do that yet. But we can go after one of these guys. These guys have killed me before. So I'm going to make a quick save before I engage in it. Okay. So let's get the provoke up. Let's use a dead law. Let's warm my voltage first. I'll shoot it. You dampen it so that we lower its strong defenses. Okay, now that that's up, I'm going to Volt Wall, which is now at maximum rank. Use a War-Minded Kienzan Midareba. And, I guess Mills can try to apply poison. Like, Corrupt would also be good here. We'll try poison. Yep. It's getting there. Just hit it. Aha! That's the Volt Wall! I'm gonna do it again because we're not sure if it's gonna live. There we go. There's a Spinal Fin. We want to get another one of those, but I don't think we have time right now. Sugar's also out of TP. So I'm going to use one of our Amritas. And we're going to go down this hole. Purposefully. So I think there's an FOE over here. Yes. We need to get it to follow me. Did it see me? Yes. Okay, it's looking at me now. Yeah, stay still. I need to still stay still. There, that's how I get the back attack on this thing. It's a fly gourd. We've seen these before. They weren't too bad. I need to rely on something that I can't do yet. I need to dampen it first. So let's use a Warmite on sugar. I'm going to try and bind its head, just to be sure. And you will dampen it. Okay, now you meet a Reba. And in case that doesn't work, then I'll get ready to do one of these. Now that it has no defenses, it goes down and it just drops a lilac vine. That is not a bone. We need the bone. It didn't hurt that bad, though. I think there's another one over here. Yeah. I can do the same trick over here. Costs a lot of my TP, but, like, it's fine. It'll be fine. I can make a quick save to see if I'm going to get the drop here. Okay, hit it. Hit it. Or might you shoot the head. Do a dampen. Okay. Smite it. Meet a Reba. I wore my sugar last time. I'm low on TP. That did it. Still no bone. Well, that's a shame. I'm going to have to find another one of those off screen in order to be able to try and get a bone. Use a thread. It's 9.
Oh, hi everyone. What brings you here?
Oh, hello there. Speaking of devil, it's been a while. How are you? The girl? I tried to talk with her, but she didn't look well. But she was preoccupied. It sounds like she has something to do with you. Is there anything I can do to help? I was just telling her how much you could be trusted.
All right, I've made up my mind. I have a request for you. Will you hear me out?
Yes, we've been trying to hear you out for a long time.
Thank you so much. I heard this from an explorer who was in a shop not long ago. His guild defeated a monster on the northwest part of the 19th floor. It attacked first, and they said they had no choice but to kill it, but a child was left behind. I know monsters are a pain for explorers like you, so it might be strange for me to ask. But ever since I heard that story, I've been worried sick about the monster's child. Can't you please do something so it doesn't die? I don't know what monsters like to eat, but I thought some food it might like to eat. Please save the baby monster. I'm begging you.
We got the bird seed. Take a look at that. A tasty treat whose smell will lure any bird. Any bird? Any bird. This is not where I wanted to go. This is where I want to go. I want to sell this stuff. And I want to buy another thread, just to be safe. I did just use one. Our resources are a little bit spent. They're very spent. Let's just rest. And let's go back in. So. Where do I go from here? Northwest side, huh? Well, there's a couple of places I could go to. I could try that. How about this? Oh, that's new to me. And it doesn't go backwards. Can you not? Can you? Okay. Well, with that in mind, this goes that way, and this goes this way. I can't go that way now, but we want to go to the northwest. That looks like it goes to a new island. I'll have to investigate that sometime, too. This takes me back here again. And this looks like it goes somewhere I haven't been. Well, I don't think we can get much more on the northwest side of the floor than this. Yeah, this is the most northwest we can possibly get. This is probably the place. You feel a strange presence and crouch down. There is a small lump in the grass. You investigate to find a small bird wrapped in fur. The bird remains still, looking at you with its dark, beady eyes. You think back to the quest you accepted from Abigail. You swore to feed a baby monster that had been orphaned in a labyrinth. This must be the same monster child the girl referred to. But the bird is a monster at heart and may eventually grow up to attack you, or others. You wonder if the benefits of being merciful are worth the risk involved. We're on a quest. We're gonna give the food. As you offer the food to the little bird, it eagerly swallows without a moment's hesitation. Though this is a monster that may eventually be your enemy, you are showing mercy for now. You recall Abigail's face as you agreed to help and decide it may have been worthwhile. The bird finishes its meal. It seems to have regained some of its energy. You leave the remainder of the food nearby so as not to leave it in danger of starvation. Touched by the bird's innocence, Damon feels at peace after helping it survive. Damon recovered 10 TP. Nice! Well, that was cute. Baby bird. I can type, I swear. Let's see. And just to mark it off. That goes backwards. What we got over here? This leaves this little islet. Over here we have a take spot. And over here we have a chop spot. I don't think we're ever going to go to this particular spot, but it's nice that we have it mapped. That looks like it goes back, and okay, we're leaving. So we have the ethical dilemma, and it's done. Hey, you're back. The story. A baby monster, eh? Are you okay with us? There's so many monsters in the labyrinth already. If it grows up to be dangerous, you'll have to shoulder that responsibility. Well, that's all I'll say on the matter. Just remember, your actions have consequences. Ah, and here's the reward. Let's make sure the beast that you feed doesn't have you a lot for a second course. Ha ha ha! Well, it's not like it's going to grow that big within a day, and there's no more quests to take. But before I end it, let's call the Gatherers to party. As your survivalist grows in strength, you recall the quest you accepted at the bar. The Grand Duchy is looking for a strong survivalist to train new guild members, and the survivalist currently in your party would be perfect for their needs. Return to the bar once you have a spare moment. I don't think I'm a high enough level for maximum reward yet, though. But I was going to get that text if I took my survivalist out to go and get the thing. So, we're going to stop there. In between episodes, I'm going to try and get a few more levels for my survivalist. I'm going to try and get that confounded bone from that invisible FOE. So, that's a little bit more exploring. Thank you all so much for watching and exploring with me, and maybe we'll explore more later in the future. Later, explorers.